All right, shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out, prophesying the downfall of Babylon the Great. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kadesh. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Hopping straight into it, because it was a statement. I know it was a couple of weeks ago. Like, through the Spirit, it's going to get talked about again. All right? It comes to the point where these guys are saying women was the strongest. Oh, women do all the rah-rah bullshit, right? But that's not what the scriptures say, which proves the truth is the strongest. All right? Now, we could go through speech about wine and roughly breaking it down. Wine will make best friends fight. All right? Then you had one that said basically kiss the king's ass, right? And then you had one that said the speech about women, how kings go to war over them. All right? And then, all right, you have the truth. Because above all, truth explains the thought process or the way of women. All right? Like the scriptures portray or speaks about the acts of a man in his ways, so on and so forth. Certain things in nature, mathematics, science, which means what? To know. So truth, again, that's what the whole book is about. It goes into it. Some things more than others. All right? But at the end of the day, it's the truth. All right? Well, you know what proves it's the truth? Looking at the curses than looking at us. All right? Automatically, it's the truth. Which means we the 12 tribes. The truth. All right? Basically, what he wrote about in this speech was basically the truth is above all things. Basically the same thing we're saying thousands of years later. All right? It's the truth or nothing. It's the truth. All right? That's every brother's mind thought when it comes to other imagination. Matter of fact, hold that thought. No, this is yeah. This is what I want to start the last lesson with, but I'm going to start this lesson first and flip the scriptures around. But nonetheless, 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 5. All right, this is how we feel spiritually, that the truth we have is supreme compared to everything else. All right. I'm going to start with 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge, truth, all right, of Yahweh, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Mashiach, and having in a readiness to revenge all disobedience. So anything that says opposite, all right, when your obedience is fulfilled. All right? That's how do justice. The truth. It's the frontlets of our eyes, like the scriptures go into. All right? It's the balancer of all things. All right? It teaches all things. Like I said, for reproof, for correction. The things are written aforetime. This is truth. This is wisdom. This is experience literally in our hand. What the prophets of old did, what we must do, and the mistakes that we made. Knowing right, wrong, and appreciating what? The righteousness, man. It is that simple and beautiful of a story. It don't need nothing more, nothing less. Because it's amazing. All right? The truth is supreme, man. So all the other nonsense, woman's God, Scientology, the Christian church, man, if it ain't line upon line, all right, or like how Isaiah said, if they don't come from the holy word, there ain't no truth in them, ain't no light in them, man. and the prophecies line up. At the end of the day, compare the prophecies of the Bible to any other book. It lines up, especially when it comes to the Israelites and the plight of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, you call. All right? And the speckled birds, the other Israelites that look like other nations. All right? So truth. Truth is supreme, man. Hey, so with that, hey, Shalom.